What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Who's got some questions for me?
Alright, Toad.
Yo.
How do you feel about this trilogy matchup with you and Plankton?
I'm hyped, I'm looking forward to this fight. I've obviously was not expecting us to fight for a third time. I was trying to finish this rivalry back in July. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, so we're here. And Saturday, I'm just going to do what I was going to do.
Quick question: who won the first fight?
I did.
So it kind of made sense to fight a third time because y'all both got a win.
Yes, and because I'm a long reigning champion. That's why I'm getting an immediate rematch.
Yep.
But yes, I'm gonna settle the score and end this rivalry in special fashion on February 18th. Next question.
Alright, how do you feel about this fight with you and Plankton?
I feel good. Honestly, this is a fight I've wanted ever since I lost our last fight. It was rough coming back from that fight. I've trained for a year, over a year for that fight, and I all to get KO'd in round 2. So it was unfortunate. But, it is what it is. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna my work has been next level. Like, I thought the last camp was extreme, but this one is double the extreme. So Saturday night, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. The hard work pays off, they say. And I'm going to prove that statement to be true when I fuck this guy up on Saturday night.
Do you think you're going to take this fight very serious?
Oh, I've been taking this fight serious. I've been taking this fight real serious. I've been training. I've been putting in a lot of hard work. Sparring's been intense. Training camp been intense. Straight diet. I've been grinding in the gym. Even after the Plankton fight. Immediately back in the gym. And continuing to get some improvements. And to continue to put some hard work in the gym. So, honestly, I've worked my ass off. I've been putting in a lot of work. And I've been going to prove that on Saturday night when I destroy this piece of shit individual.
What is your thoughts on Canelo coming back in the ring?
Yeah, good for him. Good for him. I'm really not paying attention to much of that. I've only been focusing on my own stuff right now. But, interesting. Good luck to Canelo on his return. And wish him all the best.
So, we heard there was a little bit of negotiations that Calvin Jr. was supposed to fight Canelo, but unfortunately it got canceled. What are your thoughts on if that fight took place?
I don't remember that fight ever being in negotiations, but if that were to ever happen, I think Bowser Jr. Beats Canelo. I think the way that Bivol beat him is kind of like what Bowser Jr. would do. I just think the pace and the power would be much more higher. I think Bowser Jr.'s skills is going to be too much for Canelo. I think Canelo will give him a really tough fight. Also, the weight difference is going to be a big part in that fight because Canelo was around the welterweight, and now he's been moving up weight classes. And Bowser Jr. has been a top cruiserweight fighter for a very long time, so weight's going to play a big factor in that if that ever happens, and that's why I think Bowser Jr. could also take him out.
Okay. Now, Toad.
Yes.
After this fight, who do you want to fight next?
Brandon Moreno. He's the mandatory next challenger. He obviously beat in Davison Figueiredo back at UFC 283 back in Brazil in January. He dominated the whole match. Figueiredo had nothing to offer to him, and Moreno just did his thing. He went out there and went to work. So when I beat Plankton's ass, I see myself fighting Brandon Moreno next in the summertime.
So, what is your thoughts on Twisted Wolf and Johnny fighting?
I hate both guys with a passion. I am rooting for Twisted Wolf though. Johnny is a dickhead. Johnny's a snake. I've honestly No, Johnny and Twisted Wolf used to have been close friends. They used to have been training partners.
You were supposed to fight Twisted Wolf, but then that got...
It got canceled, but I wanted to fight him on the Killer Croc was a little bit too card. But I could not make it to the fight. I was injured. Still recovering from Patrick at the time as well. So I asked I didn't ask for your fucking opinion. Thank you very much. But like I was saying, honestly, that fight is in the dust now. I mean, if anything, if it were to happen, we'd meet in the catchweight. I don't think Twisted Wolf's big ass could cut down. So, personally, I don't see that fight taking place. But, never say never, right? But, speaking of Twisted Wolf versus Johnny, I think Twisted Wolf is going to win. I think he has more to lose in that matchup. I don't think Johnny is going to... I think Johnny will give him a really tough fight. Johnny is skilled. He's been in there with some of the best guys in the world. Obviously, he's beaten Bonnie, Deadpool. He went 10 rounds with Bowser Jr., but lost. I mean, he's not that bad of a fighter. But I think Twisted Wolf's veteran skills is going to play a big factor in this fight. And I think Twisted Wolf's going to show his experience as the fight goes on. And he's been in more of those wars, even though he has suffered more losses. But I think he's going to show his veterinary skills. Because he's been in Johnny's place before. Johnny still, he's pretty much a rising contender. And like a prospect. Not necessarily a prospect. Because Johnny is like one of the elite fighters. But Twisted Wolf's veterinary skills. He's been more experienced. He's been in the top of the game for much longer than Johnny has. He was a champion when Johnny made his debut. So that kind of speaks as well. So this is going to be very interesting of a fight. And I'm actually going to watch that. For sure.
What is your prediction on that fight?
I think Twisted Wolf's going to get it done. I think Johnny's going to give him a really hard fight. I think Twisted Wolf beats him like the last round. Or he beats him on points. I don't think it's going to be an easy fight. But I think Twisted Wolf's going to get it done.
Do you think Johnny should have a warm-up fight before fighting Twisted Wolf?
Nah, I don't think so. Because, again, he is a ranked guy. And if he fights one of these top guys, he could take some damage. And that could cause him to withdraw from the fight. So, obviously, and plus, Johnny's been in the war with Deadpool. So, he's obviously getting back into the gym, been grinding. So, I think he needs to just focus on this fight. Not get some fights and then assume they're stepping stones. Because that will fuck you up and then get you finished. I kind of did the same thing against Plankton the second time, and I learned my lesson. So, Saturday night, I'm just going to go in there and get it done. I'm focused on Plankton and Plankton only. I know who I'm going to be fighting after this, if I win. When I win, that is. But first, I have to get through Plankton, and that's going to be no easy task.
So, what do you... So, let's just say if Johnny and Lefty fought, would you ever get in the ring with Lefty if you didn't fought Plankton?
Well, again, Lefty is a light heavyweight. He is smaller than Twisted Wolf. I could see us meeting in the middle. Excuse me, I'm still trying to talk. But like I'm saying, it could happen, but it's not necessarily the fight I'm like targeting next anytime soon. I have to fight for the belt, and plus I've been strictly focused on Plankton. I can't be focused on guys like Johnny, Twisted Wolf, Brandon Moreno, all these different fighters, because again, I am fighting the champion. And how much I fucking hate this individual with a passion. He is the champion. He knocked me out. I'll give him his credit. He beat me fair and square on July 16th. But on February 18th, he's going to fight a different Toad. And we're going to see. So, sir, I am not scared. I'm just in the zone and I'm focused. Thank you. Next question.
Alright. So, how is training going for him for this fight?
Training's going really well. I've been putting in a lot of hard work, running, just doing everything double. I've been putting extra hard work on me. Like, no days off, in the gym every day of the week. You know, I'm in the best shape of my life. This is the hardest training camp of my life. But, you know, it's going to be worth it. Because then Saturday night, I'm going out there. I'm going to prove a point when I fuck Plankton up and dominate him. And I batter his fucking face.
So, how is training going for you for this fight against Plankton?
You asked me that question.
What is your prediction for the fight?
I think I'm getting him out of there in 5 to 6 rounds. I think I'm going to batter him too much and he won't survive.
Okay. Alright, thank you. Thank you for Thank you for coming to this media day, and we'll see you on fight night.
Thank you very much, and I will see you soon.